Robert back here. Welcome to another edition of the Coffee Challenge. Today we're going to be doing something really cool. If y'all want to stick around and check it out. Yeah, picked up this vintage vacuum. It's Pyrex coffee pot. Hey man, this thing's pretty neat. I've been wanting one forever. I finally found one, and I broke out my old gas stove. Had some fuel canisters laying around. Wouldn't do no good just sitting there in storage. I mean, they was meant to be used, so why just hoard them? I'm using them. So let's check this out. This thing actually still had the instructions with it down in the pot, and it says to boil, heat the water till there's bubbles in it, and then put on the top and twist it as you put it on to form a seal. And it says you can put it on as soon as you put the water on, but it takes it longer to cipher. So let's heat it till we get some bubbles in there, and I'll get back with you. Apparently this came with two models. The earlier version you had to use a filter in here, but this version doesn't use a filter. It had a note with instructions that said not to use a filter with this model. The filter is built into this stem. See how it is textured under the bottom of there? That lets the water flow through but stops the grounds from going through. So that's a pretty neat little setup. Those are real fine. It's almost like a sandpaper. Now I could get all technical like Sean. He likes to measure his grams in coffee and water. And this says 1 heaping tablespoon of coffee per cup. But I'm not into all that measuring stuff. I'm a dump and go kind of guy. It also says to use a fine grind coffee, and I'm not. My grinder, I've got it set up for a coarse because I use it in my percolators, and I don't want to change the setting. I've got it set where I like it for my percolator, so I'm just using my Folgers here today. Let's put a hair more in there. Okay, I think that water's hot enough. It's starting to get some bubbles in it. Gently set that in there. twist it, and that will form the seal. Yeah, I may have put it on a little too soon. Open up that heat just a little bit to get some bubbles rolling. Once I get it to rolling there, I'll turn that heat back down. Okay, there it goes. Watch, it's kind of like quicksand up there. That's what we're looking for. Now, the instruction says all the water won't come out of the bottom. It'll leave part of the water in the bottom. But it says to let that boil for 2 to 3 minutes, depending on how strong you like your coffee. So we're gonna let that bubble a couple minutes. Actually, I'm gonna turn the heat down just a hair. Is that too cool or what? Turn that heat off. The coffee just comes back down. Can't rush perfection, folks. Good to the last drop. Go ahead and remove it from that stove because that stove head holds a little bit of heat. Still got a little more in there. Should cipher down when it cools on down. There we go. All right, Steve. So you top this one, buddy. All right, this cup of coffee's got to go out to somebody. How about my friend Michael Burner? This one's for you, buddy. Y'all know the routine. Like, share, subscribe. God bless.